In this video, I'll be going through some flash spots on Ascent and some tips and tricks as well for pushing sites and in general how to use the flashes on Ascent. First of all, I think it's really important to say how this map is really open and has a lot of walls you can shoot over. So you don't have to be thinking about big brain lineups all the time. You can generally shoot it over a lot of walls and then turn it down and it will usually work. Starting off, if you're defending from A and you either want to push this or set up a push for your teammate, you can flash over this wall right here. You can either stand close to this wall and do a bit of a turn. It's a bit more difficult, but you can also be over here and set up for your teammate by doing this. Shoot it up here and then hold left click and face it down. When it's around here on the map, you can detonate it and they will all be flashed. If you want to peek this yourself, it's a bit more difficult, but it's also doable. You just have to turn this around over the wall and get it detonated around here, so they'll all be flashed. I'll do that one more time. Over the wall, down, and it will pop around here, which will make them all flashed. If you're defending from short, you can send it over this wall right here, like through these leaves. This takes a bit of time, so it might not work all the time, but the thing is that you can get it pretty deep into mid right here, and it can flash mid link, it can flash top mid, it can flash everybody in mid generally. So shoot it over here, get it around here, so around here on the map, and pop it, and that will make everybody flashed. If you're defending from B, you can really easily shoot through these holes right here, either this one or this one. This is probably the most simple spot on the map because they can't really pre-aim the spot all the time. They have to be holding something or pushing without actually watching this all the time. So you can really easily just shoot it up here, pop it anywhere there, and they will all be flashed in B main. If you're playing from mid, you can actually shoot over this wall basically always. It's really simple. But if you want a bit more technical stuff, you can actually aim around here and the bird will force itself to push around this corner. This will make it so you're covered from the flash but not the enemies. So I'll show it. The bird will push itself around the corner like this, and that will make you covered but not the enemies. So like this. I can do that one more time. Just aim somewhere here. Make sure that it pushes itself enough around the corner to not flash you. And then you can peek out really safely while they're all flashed. So just make sure that it's actually covered so you don't get flashed yourself. Either like that or like this. There's a lot of room for error, but just make sure that you don't get flashed yourself. On attack, instead of just shooting it through the entrance here where they'll all be aiming, you can actually jump up here. This is what I usually do. I set up for my team. I go up on this box right here and I shoot it over this wall here. This will make everybody flash as well, but it's a lot harder for them to shoot because they have to be aiming far up in the sky. So shooting it over like this, getting it a bit down, and then popping it will leave them all flashed, and your enemies can safely push in. If you're setting up for yourself, you can be down at the ground instead. Shoot over the same wall, but then you have to have a bit of an angle and turn it a bit more. So just shoot it up, turn it, and then pop it right here. This will leave everything flashed basically. Heaven, sight, and short will be flashed. Pushing B main is also really simple. You just want to peek this corner first so you're safe. You want to make your teammate or yourself stand close to this wall. Send it up here. Get it somewhere around here. Don't get it right at the entrance here, because if they're holding market and they're holding a bit of an off angle like this, they will not see it. But you want to get it a bit further out so they can actually also get flashed from it. So let me show that. If you want CT and market to be flashed, you want it a bit deeper like this. So not just shoot it right here, but actually shooting it a bit deeper like this. For pushing top mid, there's not a lot you can do. You can send it high here, you can send it low here. You can also do this version where the bird pushes itself out and you're in cover but they're not. So doing this works. But I would just recommend shooting it high up here or low here, and it should work either way. Pushing mid link is a bit better because you can shoot over this wall, and even if you want a bit deeper flash, you can get it over here by just looking at the minimap and seeing where the bird is. So shoot it over this wall, and then you see where it is on the map. You can pop it either here. That will leave short flashed and mid flashed. But if you want a bit deeper and get like far back CT flashed, you can get it over here. And that will leave everything there flashed. Retaking A from heaven is really good because you can shoot over this wall right here, which makes it really hard for them to look away or shoot it in time. Shooting over this is really effective. It leaves everything flashed, so I recommend just doing that most of the time. If you're in a really specific situation and you know there's one under and you're safe to push that one, you can actually send the special version of the pop flash where you angle it so it forces itself down while you're covered from it, but they're not. So you can do like this. You'll be covered, but they won't. So do like this. You're covered, they're flashed, and you can push down while they're full flashed. For retaking B, there's not a lot you can do. There's not any insane stuff you can do, but there's an open roof here. So if you know there's someone close right, close left, or there's someone lurking, you can send it over this roof right here. And it sometimes gets stuck like that, but be careful. As long as you get it either on the side or through these like cracks, it should be fine. And that will leave all of this flashed if you want to push safely through that. That's it for this video. If you have any requests or any specific things you want me to do or show in a video, leave a comment below and tell me what you like to see. And don't forget to subscribe for more Skye guides, more Skye montages, and everything about Skye, because I love this character a lot. I also stream on Twitch, so make sure to check it out. It's right here. Yep. My Twitch is right here. Make sure to check it out. I stream as much as possible. I've got some school on the side, but I try to make time. So make sure to check it out.